held on tight, but it felt so long. Tell me, where did we go wrong? When you're in the sun and I'm lost in the shade, then who's supposed to lead the way? The home that you built, the sweetness in my veins, we could survive on what remains. You were the one, we had nothing to fear. What we had should still be there. The fire we had and the flaws, I just hope that you want it all. It all. Fall had arrived, I never had any doubt. We just needed to let everything out. Each word a stone, we cast them all away. Yet in the silence we still pay. The fire we had and the flaws, I just hope that you want it all. It all. It all. We held on tight, but it felt so long. Tell me, where did we go wrong?
All right, I'm unmuted, so we're good. Hey everyone, good to see you tonight.
Hello.
Let's say hi to folks. I'm not gonna say hi to that one. Hey Eve. We'll talk later. Hey Eve. Hey Christy Stevens. Scotty Boy.
You're on top of it tonight,
I'm
Ryan.
trying. I am Real Rockin' Robin. Thanks for
course.
being here. We've got Lake 17.
Did you say Vicky already?
Vicky Brooks.
Oh, sorry. Lulu.
Lulu. Linda Mills. Ricardo Hill. Salty Chad FPS asking the question repeatedly over and over. Hey, Rand Dancer 1980. Janet Sarlo, Rhonda Perry, Sally Carson,
A lot of people. Nila.
Donna Powers,
Nila
Cheryl
Brander.
Kalazowski.
Oh, that was good. That was
Kitten
good.
Lover 2. I'm just gonna use the short name. Steel and Tree resale.
That's
hey,
easy enough.
Queen of
Poseidon.
Hey everyone, as you're coming in,
Pamela.
please hit the like. Does us a huge favor. The like. If you're new here, please subscribe. That helps probably more than anything. And of course, for some reason, YouTube doesn't automatically default to notifications for channels. Some people are like, I didn't know you were live. And notifications will let you know when we're live, when new videos go out. So that's always helpful.
It's okay, Salty Chad. He didn't know.
AT sleepers, who didn't know what?
He didn't know that.
Oh, okay. No problem. We'll get to questions in a bit. If you want to elaborate on what you're asking, I can answer now, but I just don't know what you're talking about, so it's hard to answer that question.
It could be a question about a lot of things.
Yeah, she could be anyone. Admitted could be anyone. I just don't know what you're talking about. Hey, Cheryl Udritz from Georgia. Cool.
Nice.
We like Georgia.
Thank you, Ricardo.
Let's get these comments on here so I can actually highlight. Thank you so much, Ricardo.
Aw.
Appreciate that so much.
Very sweet.
It helps a lot. I had if you guys didn't see it on my community post, I had a catastrophe last weekend. A little bit of a crash.
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh.
On the e-bike, mountain bike. I got scraped up, didn't break anything. My wrist is still a little sprained, but
he came home. His leg was all scratched and bloody. I'm like, what the heck happened?
I was scraped
what
up.
happened?
Genevieve, quite a few, and we're going to take a look. I'm going to do another quick status update to see what happens when I click when I search for Summer Wells to see which ones come up and if there's still new content.
Pretty interesting.
We're going to talk about potential sources for this, potential reasons behind it that we're thinking through.
Originally, you thought it was like you were doing it as a joke, but it kind of came out as something, right?
Who was doing it as a joke?
You
no, they're talking about the AI channels, not my
right.
My
No. I mean, like when you did your post.
My post recently was starting to be a joke. Yeah.
Then you got into it.
Yeah, it turned out awesome. Hey, thanks, Lily. I'm okay. I'm good. I'm pretty much healed up. I still got a huge bruise on my right hip. I just realized the other day.
You hurt so many parts of your body that you didn't even realize what you
the whole hip. It's insane.
But luckily, I got him to buy a helmet that very day.
Middle Tennessee, Nashville area. Awesome. Great to see you here. Where do we want to start, Jen? There's so much.
You're the man. You're the man with the plan.
Well, a lot of women want to hear from you on here too.
Me?
They don't care if I'm a man or not.
No. No, but the whole AI thing is kind of your deal.
Well, okay, here's a question for you.
Okay.
You watch true crime all the time, Jen, more than I do. And oh yay, gifted. Oh, GL boards, you are the man.
Awesome.
That five.
Sure, that's a man.
5. You know who that is?
I'm just kidding.
5 memberships. Thank you so much. That's fantastic. Looks like Sally, Rain Dancer 1980. Rain Dancer, you got a membership. Yay. Sandy, Rondi Perry, Queen of Awesome. Thank you, GL Boards. You're amazing, man.
Cool. I watch a lot of true crime.
Speaking of Rain Dancer, I want to thank Rain Dancer for suggesting a hike this weekend, a very special hike. Rain Dancer 1980 was had. I hope she doesn't mind me talking about it. Just went through some medical issues, and she got out of the hospital, and she's like, I need nature, I need healing, I need therapy. And you all know I've been looking for Fall Branch Falls for a long time. It's one of those hidden waterfalls that is a community waterfall that only locals really know how to get to. She is local, and she knew how to get there because it's a place she had gone her entire life. She was young and up until maybe 3 years ago, and then she couldn't anymore. So this was a very special hike. She let us record it because Fall Branch Falls, like I said, is one of those places I wanted to check out, see if there were caves or hidden places.
I wish I had gone. I
Me
wish
too.
I could have gone.
Yeah.
That was a bad day.
You had cat issues to deal with.
Lord. We'll talk about that maybe.
Yeah. It was beautiful. She got permission to one of the parallel watering properties. We got down there. You guys will see the video. It's absolutely beautiful. It was a little difficult because you can't get on the actual waterfall property. It's fenced off. Rain Dancer didn't give a crap. She's like, I'm local. Nobody cares. And I want to go. She needed that waterfall experience. And it was beautiful. She really did a lot of healing for her. So
I'm so glad.
Yeah. Thank you for that, Rain Dancer, so much.
I wish I could have met you.
Showing us where it
maybe
was.
Someday.
Maybe someday. Yeah, we'll go again. We'll go
I
on
want
another
to.
hike.
I still want to see it.
There are other waterfalls she'd really love to
Okay.
see too. So we'll probably do Laurel Falls. That would be beautiful. So thank you for that, Rain Dancer.
Yeah.
I am posting the crash video, guys. I was recording. I actually happened to have my chest rig on when I went flying over the handlebars.
It's gonna be epic.
And I'm like, I can't not show you all that disaster. Thank you, Lake 17. God bless you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Oh my gosh, you're amazing.
You guys are so sweet.
Oh, that helps. Let me get to memberships too, because that helps as well. I'm going to list the 25 memberships we have. Well, actually more now.
5 new.
I just listed the 5 new
Nice.
ones. Our existing members: John Odell, Cynthia Sinquist, Brenda Brown, Robin. Robin number 1, I'm going to call her. She's high level, as well as our other Robin, Rockin' Robin. She's also high level.
High
member.
level.
Silver Bullet, Paul Sherman, Angel on Earth, Spicy Demure, Zach Walker XX, Robin K, Angel Wings, Nacho. I love the name Nacho. Geo Bortz, of course, who just gifted the 5 memberships.
Thank you.
Spiritual Hippie 420, Bet Cook, Sandra Perkins, Vintage Mama of 3, Laurel Jones, Abigail Rose, 43 Pythons, Margie T, Jessica DeBrouwer, Jason Myers, and like I said, the Rockin' Robin. Thank you all the members who are monthly, helping us monthly
Thank
on
you
a
so
consistent
much.
basis. You help us do what we do. We've got
Yeah.
2 more. The other Robin, yes.
Yeah.
We've got I got 2 videos I need to edit, but I was going to put one out this week, but then I realized I needed to do this AI thing because it's insane and it's urgent. So I wanted to cover it first.
I thought it was awesome. I really thought you did a good job.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I used the same clickbait that the AI channels did for the irony. The reason I made that an AI video is because I wanted it to be ironically sarcastic. I wanted to show that I wanted to use AI for good to counter bad AI. And I think AI did a fantastic job.
I enjoyed it.
Showing the evil that can be done with AI.
Well, happy birthday to your granddaughter, Vicky.
Oh, wow. Hey,
Nice.
cool. 7th birthday. That's fantastic. Let's take a quick look to see what the status is of these channels. I want to see if it's still going on. I'm sure it is. Close this one.
It's amazing how many
That's what I was going to ask you.
True crime channels
True crime. So
use AI.
Do you see this a lot in true crime?
I see. I think what they do is they write a script and just have AI read it.
Well, that's okay.
Basically,
do they?
That's what I think happens. But
the difference is, do they publish lies, like completely unfalse, proven untrue things?
The ones I
like saying a missing person has been found when they haven't.
No, those aren't the channels.
So I'm saying.
I watch channels that tell stories about. Usually, it's a case that has been solved. So there's no room for like falsehood because it's already been solved.
Okay.
That's what I usually watch.
Are they pretty accurate with their information?
Oh yeah.
So they do the research, they create a script.
But, I mean, I have a small number of channels I watch because I trust them.
Yeah.
Like I have a hard time branching out into these. Well, for a good reason, branching out into these channels.
Crime, drama, whatever they call it.
Yeah, because I don't like misinformation. I really don't. But the thing about AI that bugs me is they mispronounce words.
Jen's very stickler for literature and proper grammar. Salty Chad asks, do you guys think there's any chance Summer might still be alive? I think there's always a chance. A chance. I don't know the size of that chance. What do you think?
I just, until we know 100%, I can't say because it would just be conjecture. It would not. I don't have anything to base it on. You do think there's a chance, though? Oh, yeah. Until we find out differently, there's always a chance. Agreed. We haven't found any evidence either way. Right. So that's, as far as I'm concerned, I don't. That's a good way to look at it. Yeah. Until something's been disproven or proven, you can't. Right. I just can't. Nothing's 100%. Right? No. It's a good way to put it. I do think that if she's alive, it would be a known person.
either a known person if they actually went up on the property, or a crime of opportunity if she had walked out and went down by the road.
Mhm.
Not to go off on a tangent, but I thought that Killer Looks recent video he did, I forgot the title, shoot. He had highlighted where all the news reports, you know what? I'm sorry to go off tangent, you guys. Before we get to, I want to cover that because it almost should be its own live, but let's cover that real quick.
What?
The Killer Looks video where he recently covered all the news reports that mentioned she had walked off the property, walked off.
Oh,
and
okay.
when I saw
Sorry.
it's okay.
No, I just saw the picture.
When I saw it's Killer Looks.
No, I just saw that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, she saw the Trump and the Bishop outfit.
Sorry.
When I saw Ronnie Lawson's statement in the news that she was seen walking away, I thought it was a misstatement. Like, I thought it was just he was mistaken until I watched this video. Now, I knew there were news reports out there that repeated his statement, but I thought his statement was just she was seen walking away. He was misinformed. No one else has really entertained the possibility that she walked away. Mm-hmm. But watch in this Killer Looks video, watch how often it's mentioned. And then when I'm going to probably play it several times, because listen to Ronnie Lawson's actual recorded video and what he says right before he makes that statement. Pay attention to who told him that she had walked away. And hopefully I can get the right video because he's posted a few. I think it was 2 days ago.
No offense, but if you're thinking about getting a HELOC from your local bank, you're about to make a really expensive.
I think she's AI.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, my people. Ken. Taking them notes. God. My better help you, man.
Yeah, I don't think this is. That's okay. I'll find it. It was a recent one.
Very interesting thumbnails.
Was it maybe it was a short?
I think. I have no idea.
This is like, I wasn't planning on covering this, you guys, so I'm sorry. I wasn't prepared. But if you all remember, if you've seen it, let me know.
What are you referring to?
I played it for our visitors the other night, remember?
Oh, yeah. Was it?
Is it that one? Maybe it's this one. Yeah, it might be this one.
Didn't know.
Yeah.
Working with y'all up in Relic School.
Again, the search is underway. This is in the Beach Creek community in the area of Ben Hill Road and Beach Creek Road. This is in Hawkins County. Tonight, crews are searching on the ground. Helicopters are scanning overhead. We are told that police have blocked off roadways in that area in order for them to do a comprehensive search.
That's right. Earlier tonight, around 7 o'clock, Hawkins County Sheriff Ronnie Lawson says that she was last seen walking away from her home on Ben Hill Road, and that was the last she was seen.
We begin with breaking news. The TBI has issued an Amber Alert for a missing 5-year-old girl in Hawkins County. The sheriff's office says Summer Wells was last seen walking away from her home on Ben Hill Road last night. She was last seen wearing pink.
Again, last seen walking away. They said that so many times early on in these news articles, these news reports.
Why did I not remember that?
Right? Nobody really talks about the her walking away statement because I think most people dismissed it.
Right.
But look how many.
I mean, it makes a
huge,
to me, it makes a big
huge difference. Huge difference.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
shirt and gray shorts, and she is possibly barefoot. Right now, crews are searching in the Beach Creek community. This is what the area looked like around 3 a.m. this morning. If you see her or have any information, call.
In the 100 block of Ben Hill Road.
Shoot, sorry.
She was last seen outside of her home.
Hey, can someone put a link to Killer Looks channel in the chat, please? By the way, I want to give him credit. I'll also put it in the description.
In the 100 block of Ben Hill Road.
So
Summer's gone. She's missing. She walked out of the house. I was like, what the hell? She said she walked out of the house. Summer walked out of the house. Whoa, she didn't say somebody took her out of the house. She said she walked out of the house. She walked out of the house. That's what Candace told you that night, 1 in the morning.
I know she didn't walk away from this property by herself or off this yard.
Candace very specifically made a point to say she did not walk off
Yeah.
the property, which
Mhm.
I'd never really paid much attention to before either.
Right.
You know, it's interesting.
And, you know, again, like, how would she know that? Just like how would
She wouldn't know.
no, just like how would Donna know that she was abducted? You know, it's the same thing. Like, he's always saying she was abducted,
Right.
and this, you know,
Oh no.
what?
He broke his
what?
phone? All right, that's okay. I'm sorry he dropped his phone. Man, that sucks.
Okay.
So yeah, when you intentionally mention something, I think it can be significant in an interview like this. And
Oh
she
yeah.
made a point to say that she didn't walk away, which now I
Right.
find really interesting.
It's like if the people who are lying say the most
Yeah,
because they want to make sure people don't think they're lying.
they elaborate
Yes, they elaborate, and that's why they can't remember their lies.
if she's lying.
No, I know.
Allegedly,
I'm just
yeah.
saying, like, yeah.
Yep.
By her
Yep.
swing.
I'm just
I
saying.
agree.
We have heard that she could have just walked off.
This one says that Summer was last seen walking near her home in the beach.
That's the news article I saw
Okay.
where they said walking away. I think they quoted
So who
Ronnie
saw
Lawson.
her walking away?
That was from Lawson. It was from Lawson. Another news article literally said Ronnie Lawson had mentioned that.
Beach Creek community.
Summer Wells was last seen walking away from her home on Ben Hill Road.
Child was seen walking away from her own home or near her own home at 7 p.m.
Yeah.
By the way, 7 p.m. makes absolutely no sense.
I know, right?
because with the people we talked to, they were coming over around 6:37.
Yeah.
You know, it's like already phone calls. So
Oh, it's the
news articles are, I don't know, they seemed off, and that one especially. They gave the time was like, what? And then another one that Ziggy covered is they had mentioned Bell Hill and all that. It was just
well, yeah, they were saying it wrong.
they couldn't even get the
There was
basic
a Bell
facts right.
something, and then there was Ben Hill,
Ben,
and they were
right. They combined the two.
Yeah.
Yep.
Authorities said Summer was last seen walking from her home on Ben Hill Road in the Beach Creek community.
We've learned she was last seen around 7 o'clock tonight.
Hawkins County Sheriff Ronnie Lawson says Summer Wells was seen walking
That's the
away
one I
from
saw.
her home on Ben Hill Road around 7 p.m.
According to her sibling.
That's the statement.
That
Listen
makes
very,
no
very carefully, you
sense.
guys. He says it quick, but you got to catch it. According to the siblings, she walked out, which means the boys must have been interviewed that night, and they told him for whatever reason, whether it's true or not. He said the siblings told that she walked out.
right.
The boys told the police that she walked out. Later, Candace told Chris McDonough that she specifically said she did not walk out.
Yeah.
Crazy. When I caught that in this Killer Looks video, I was like, I had to replay it several times, and I'm like, he gave his source.
Right.
He didn't just say it.
I'm sorry, he would not just say that unless he heard it from a good source.
Unless he was told.
No, there's no way.
Yep, and the kids are a good source. So
Yes.
take that for what it's worth. However you guys weigh the siblings as being good sources, then rank that in your likelihood of that being a true statement. But fact is, the siblings apparently told him that she walked out the door.
Right.
That's what I wanted to cover real quick before we get into the AI stuff, because that shocked me, and I want to give you guys that, give you time to mull it over, think about it. There was also a question I haven't had a chance to answer yet. Who is Killer Looks? How did he become involved in this case? He calls it Relic School. Killer Looks has been on this case, I'm told, from day one. He's been covering Summer Wells' case since the beginning, and he does have a unique style, but his videos, he does really good research. And his videos are, a lot of them are pieced together like this, and he does use AI voice using his script, his research script, which is good. That's a good use of AI.
Like I was saying, that's different. You know, that's
Totally different.
Yeah.
It's his research, and he's
Yeah.
confirmed these things. Obviously, sources are given
Right.
for what some of these statements said. He shows the news articles, so he gives the background and the data. So that's who Killer Looks is. The style, someone said they're scared of him, like they have a hard time watching him. His style, I believe, at this point, I think it's fighting fire with fire, kind of like what I try to do with the AI thing.
Well, why are they scared of him?
There are people who are dangerous in the case,
Yeah.
and he's pretty much taking a stand and saying, I'm not scared of you.
Okay.
And some people are scared of him, so for good reason.
And I'm sure some people are scared of me.
He's a good, I don't know, maybe we're scared of you, Jen, but yeah. So he does very good research. Again, another video I found of his that I got something out of. So let's take a look at
Cynthia wanted to ask a question.
Cynthia did? Let's catch it.
Up. She says, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
You
Yeah, you don't have to ask a
Yeah.
question. You can just ask a question. Please feel free. We'll catch it. Hunter's still around, yes. Yep. Still haven't really had an opportunity to even communicate with him, so haven't been able to ask him questions.
He spilled my drink. Of course.
He is very smart. Killer Looks is very smart. How to tell an AI story from a real story when many have similar? Yeah. Again, write your own script or use AI. AI can actually, like ChatGPT, can do some gathering of information from the web, but it's a surface level and it draws it from a lot of different sources. Doesn't always provide you with the sources unless you ask it to. So you can use AI to help with your research, but don't write your own script that creates lies for drama and then use a AI narrated voice to tell these lies. Let's take a look, you guys, at what it looks like when you search for Summer on YouTube right now. We'll see if they continue coming up. And I'm going to also show you guys a little bit of some of the similarities. I mean, they're at the top, see already. And there's some I didn't even highlight. So you have True Crime Insight. TBI just found Summer Wells remains 3 minutes ago.
Wow.
It's one of the first ones that came up.
It's just crazy.
And it draws in the clicks.
Of course it does.
The other thing too is a lot of these channels, we'll get to why I think that they're actually funded and it's organized. But look at the style. The template style is typically the same across all of these channels. You can see the type of text, the font of the text. It's always red and white or all red. Same with this one. You don't even have to click on it to know it's another one of these AI false information channels. So apparently the Enigma is another one. Here's another one. True Crimes Radar, Crime Signal. I mean, they're the whole list. It's nonstop.
So
Crime Veil, same template, same design.
I take it makes it a lot faster for them to post things. Like,
yeah, they use the same.
They use
the same template and the same approach, the same type of. You can see even the titles are the same.
Right.
There's another one, same exact style right
there's
there.
one where I recognize those.
Yeah, we're live. It came up. We're live. It's unfortunate too. So if you keep in, I mean, it's most of them now at this point, you guys.
There's so many.
I don't follow David Paulides. Paulides, I think you pronounce it right. He did some research on the missing boy from the old case of the Smoky Mountains, Dennis Martin. That's how I learned about David, because when I did a research article on Dennis, a lot of people mentioned David's research. I have not had the time to follow his stuff. He's very much, though, on the conspiracy theory side. He had a whole bunch of stuff claiming that missing kids were taken by Bigfoot, and I don't I don't go in that direction as far as he does. I'm not going to discredit him or say he's wrong, but I need a lot more evidence to go down that road. So anyway, yes, I know who he is. Tim Mullen, interesting theory. We'll talk about
Oh,
the
that's
theories
interesting.
behind these channels. I've thought of that too.
But how do you find out who is behind the channel? I mean, they're like putting up smoke screens.
Oh, they're
You
totally
know, and
anonymous. Yeah, totally anonymous. They have to be real people creating these because
Right.
AI can't do it itself.
Right.
It's either a person or people or a group.
Well, could they have AI like research the internet and find all the information and make its own?
But it
thing?
can't. AI can't publish it. Like it can't.
Right, I know, but
you know what
it
I mean?
would gather all the information from all these other stories, make its own content, and the person would just upload it.
Yes, however, AI would not intentionally lie.
Oh, I know.
And that's why I think a human
true. Yeah,
takes
yeah.
the script and then edits it to input a topic like this
Right.
that she was found 3 minutes ago.
Right.
Like AI is not going to do that on its own
But how do they?
unless it's told to.
I mean, how do they put those up? Think people are going to believe them when obviously it's not true. You can't find it anywhere else that happened.
Right. What's your question?
Well, how can people take it seriously? I mean,
People, that's the problem, is people do not, when they go to click a link, they're like, oh my gosh, and they don't pause to think, could it be not true? But now I'm helping people. I'm trying to help people by, hey, check out the thumbnail. Check out the now that you know a list of channels. We'll provide a list of channels too a little later of the ones we know, but there's new ones popping up all the time. I didn't even know about this one. So trafficking circles use propaganda. I'm sure that's true too. And that's another theory that I've been thinking about, that maybe the people behind this who have a lot of money are hiring agencies to just build these things. Tons of them. I believe there's a lot of money going into these. Salty chat, I'm trying to stay on topic. That's a good question though. Maybe another time about the red truck. They do have to be reported. Yeah, I agreed.
Oh yeah, I agree too.
Why does those AI channels them look very similar to a creator on YouTube that covers missing kids? Interesting. Could you share the name of the creator who has the same design?
Missing kids?
Please.
I know a few that have the same design.
I mean, that could be a template though.
I
So
know
you never know.
Detective Myers stories. I know
Okay.
True Red Crime. They both have things like this, but they aren't AI people.
They're all downloading the existing videos and then editing. It's only to get followers. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's easy.
I mean, yeah, they're
Makes it
piecing.
easy for them.
They're piecing together. You know,
You can do high volume posts. You could do a lot of videos in a small amount of time.
Interesting. Yeah, if you could share the channel name, that's interesting. If they do have clickbait, and then maybe this just is a new technique, is like distribute across other channels. Yeah, a lot of people don't know what is or isn't credible, unfortunately.
It's true.
Okay, that's fine, Kels. I get not wanting to like discredit a channel without having proof. It does look like a template, and the other things that make me think there's a lot of money behind this, you guys, there's several clues that point to money, and it's several things. So this one, for example, well, that's 4 days. With that kind of title, you can potentially get 22,000 views.
They don't have a ton of subscribers, though.
They don't yet, but there's others like this one in particular that started in 2021, but only actively really started posting quite a bit. Has gotten
Shop Granger, Talk Shop
10.8 so far.
In what time?
In if you look at the history on this one.
Good name.
Yeah, they were creative with this one.
Yeah. Oh, they all look the same.
Yeah, they're all the same template.
Wow.
All the same template. 1 month ago.
1 month ago.
1 month ago.
Sorry, 1 month ago.
Now,
okay.
Organic growth on YouTube, it's literally not possible. You can potentially, if you do clickbait, possibly like just the most outrageous clickbait titles, potentially with this many videos. But if you look at most natural, organically grown with real people on the videos and growing their channel through engagement and getting real people to subscribe, that's a really important distinction. To get a real person to subscribe to a channel, they have to trust your channel, They have to like something about you, and they have to want to keep coming back. Most clickbait channels don't get organic subscribers. What I believe channels like this one that are actually getting quite a bit in a short amount of time is purchasing subs. I do believe that what they can do is go out there. There's services where you can buy subs and you can buy views. If you have enough money, you can do that on several channels. And the reason, so there's the potential purchasing of subscribers. It's good in the short term, helps you in the short term because it gets you a ton of subscribers early. Unfortunately, there's no engagement. These are purchase subscribers. They're bringing up your subscriber count. In the algorithm, though, people who click, people who comment, people who share and engage with you as a creator is what continues, and you get into the algorithm. You continue getting into the algorithm based on engagement. This is going to be this is like taking steroids. Eventually it's gonna hurt the channel big time, but short term it's doing the trick, and it's a propaganda. If you want to run a propaganda campaign, this is how you do it. This is how you do it.
I've seen worse. I've seen thumbnails.
Yeah, it's a real person.
They like add in blood. They add in like themes.
Oh yeah,
it's terrible.
Yeah.
Shop.
The other thing too, and this is a good point, they will not. They're real people. They will. These channels have actually published comments on my videos. They're real people, but what happens is you can also purchase a marketing firm, a marketing team. They can be all overseas. It can be cheap if you actually purchase this service from overseas. They will market your channel by commenting on similar channels that are covering the same topic, responding to comments. It's a job. It's a social media marketing job.
Now that you talk about it, it makes sense.
To respond to comments and to post and promote the channel on other channels. There's a lot of money going into this, you guys. All of these. Look at that, 5,000 subscribers in. You know, it takes to get to 5,000 subscribers can take years.
Yeah.
Organically with real people subscribing.
Oh yeah, yeah. So about that one.
And they're starting a bunch of them. Like they're starting new ones. There's
tons of them.
There's so many. There's so many.
I didn't even know this.
Yep.
There's 79,000 subscribers on that one.
That one is actually a news channel. So I do believe there's a lot of money going into this, you guys. I believe there's potentially an organized group that is doing this. This only recently.
But it's only because they're making an investment, because they expect to get returns. They expect to, no?
I don't know that this
doesn't have to do with money.
I don't know that this is for money, you guys.
What?
I mean, it will bring in money. Maybe. It's just someone out there with money was like, hey, here's missing kids, bring in traffic. If you know what the algorithm is and the right search terms, maybe we can capitalize. But the timing is so weird. It's very recent.
Yeah.
TBI just started getting active. That's the other timing, you guys. TBI just started getting active again in this case. After how long has it been since we've heard anything about the TBI doing anything? How long ago was it that they searched?
Yeah, Rock and Robin, that might be true.
How long ago was it that they searched?
Could be distraction.
A month? About a month. Which is interesting that these channels also started about a month ago. Distraction could be part of it, I guess, to try to muddy things up and confuse everyone. There's something called COINTELPRO. The FBI is not immune to taking part in this kind of activity, you guys. If the government, if the agency wanted to, they've been very silent. They haven't done anything on social media. TBI has just been affected by it. It's impacted the case,
right? But
they haven't actively done anything, and that's interesting too. Now, what if there's a reason the TBI may want to take action now on social media? Let's go down this rabbit hole. Just come down this rabbit hole with me tonight. little bit of a conspiracy theory, but I want to talk you guys
Oh,
through
you
something.
love your conspiracy theories.
Not saying this is a case, but possibly. What is COINTELPRO? What is counterintelligence? Counterintelligence was a series of covert and illegal projects conducted between 1956 and 71 by the U.S. FBI aimed at surveilling, infiltrating, discrediting, and disrupting American political organizations that the FBI perceived as subversive. They targeted feminist organizations, people they believed were communist. They targeted anti-Vietnam War organizers. They targeted the Black Panther Party, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. What did they do? What did they do?
Psychological warfare.
It's a form of psychological warfare. Many of the tactics used in COINTELPRO are alleged to have seen continued use, including discrediting targets through psychological warfare, smearing individuals and groups using forged documents, and by planting false reports in the media. False reports in the media.
Makes sense.
And then there was harassment, wrongful imprisonment, illegal violence, and assassination. The FBI has a history, at least for a couple decades here, of planting false reports in the media for some reason. For some reason. In this case, it was to discredit people, smear individuals. That was the reason for this.
Always has to be and
to go after what they believed were subversive groups.
Yeah. Interesting. Well, in your opinion, what would that have to do with what is happening now in the Summerall's case?
I can't piece together. What are they trying to discredit? Who are they trying to smear? Why would they be doing this?
Or like Robin said, just distraction.
Or just distraction. Maybe as they're investigating and getting close, they want to create a distraction.
Yeah.
So that people can't track what they're actually up to. Maybe that would make sense. FBI Director J. Edgar Hoover issued directives concerning COINTELPRO, ordering FBI agents to expose, disrupt, misdirect, discredit, or otherwise neutralize the activities of these movements and their leaders. And you know what? The Summerwells followers, they are a massive group.
Yeah.
Is the Summerwells community considered a subversive group at this point by the FBI? Is that why? I don't know. But let's take a look at something else. I want to show you a little more history. You guys, this is
Ryan's thing. I'm gonna just sit here and be quiet, like most of you like me to do.
I used to dig it. I used to dig into this stuff all the time. By the way, if you guys don't know about the vault, FBI vault is amazing. There's so much FBI history in this vault.
I'm surprised not on their own.
I know. I used to be, but there's original documents that you can dig through.
That's kind of cool.
This is Cuba. So during the Cuba crisis, this is 61. Let's get down to what they did in this case. It is suggested that agents who will be handling this phase of Cuban work discuss this matter with agents who are familiar with counterintelligence operations directed against CPUSA, a field where Bureau has had considerable success. We'll carefully consider any suggestions you have in connection to this matter. They're discussing what type of counterintelligence they want to do to, in the case of controlling information around Cuba. New York office, FBI office, has proposed establishing counterintelligence program in Cuban field in an attempt to disillusion current members of such pro-Castro groups as July 26 movement and Fair Play for Cuba committee. They were targeting those two movements. In general terms, New York has suggested this program could include anonymous mailings and phone calls or articles discreetly placed in Spanish language press stressing communist control of Castro regime, persecution of Catholic Church by Castro. By the way, most of this was false information. They were suggesting these stories as false information to discredit and confuse.
That does sound a lot like what's happening now.
Absence of free elections in Cuba, disastrous economic policies of Cuban government, all kinds of, these were all their reasons for using counterintelligence in the Cuban situation. So if we look back,
that's weird.
It's crazy, isn't it? And they would not want discourse. They would not want open discourse. They would not want people discrediting their disinformation.
Right. But it's one thing though with these, like there are comments. You can make comments.
Injured, tell them you mean business.
Most of them do this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That just answered my question.
Most of them kill comments. They don't want open discourse. They don't want, some of them have made a mistake and left comments on, and people are posting that it's BS, but in most of these channels, they turn off comments.
Interesting.
Because open discourse is more likely to bring out truth, and they don't want that.
Yeah. Or to just question them. They don't want that.
Nope. No questioning. All they want is a group of people, a large enough population to click these things and actually believe it. And there are people out there who don't pause and do their own research and think it through.
Right.
I appreciate all of you who said you guys immediately came to our channel to check the truth. So thank you for that. I'm glad you did, and I'm glad we covered as quickly as
we
we
didn't
could.
mean to just, send them the wrong way with that video.
What's that?
The AI video you made, we didn't mean for it to be clickbait. It was just kind of like a joke about clickbait, right?
Yeah. Do all of you know what I'm talking about the video? Because I know a lot of you are probably here for the live and you didn't even watch it. We can do, it's a 5-minute video. I can show it to you real quick for those of you who haven't seen it. The goal of this video for me was I wanted to use the same technique against the enemy as they're using, sort of fighting fire with fire, using the same tools for good, for counterintelligence, basically using truth to kill the counterintelligence, if that's what it is. If there is a non-nefarious reason that the TBI would do that, and there was a good purpose, I don't know what it is. It only looks like evil to me. There's never any reason lies are good, in my opinion.
Right.
And I never liked the idea of counterintelligence. So I'm going to, for all you guys who haven't seen this yet, let's watch it together. It's very short. And
with
hope
the
you
right
enjoy
partner
it.
to help make your data AI ready, you can unlock value and potential. HPE.
I should have done this at the beginning. I
Got
apologize.
safety protocols? Granger has the Safety Pros 2 call. Shop our vast inventory of safety.
Yeah, I jumped right into it at the beginning. I apologize, you guys. I should have showed you this for those of you who haven't seen it. If you haven't seen it, I was going to do this only for the live, and I was going to show everyone this doing live, but I'm like, it's too urgent. I wanted people to see this, and then we could talk about it tonight. So that's why I made it. So hopefully, if those of you who haven't seen this video, enjoy. We're going to mute while we play it.
This is Summer Wells, a 5-year-old girl who disappeared in June 2021. Her case deserves truth, compassion, and careful investigation. But on YouTube, some creators have turned her story into a business, using AI to generate videos, make false claims, and mislead thousands. Today, we're exposing the rise of AI-driven YouTube channels profiting from misinformation about the Summer Wells case. In the wake of Summer's disappearance, many turned to YouTube for updates. But now...
By the way, you guys, I chose the exact video and the exact moment as the example where they literally said the remains were found, and they even said TBI was quoted as confirming, which is insane.
Disappearance, many turn to YouTube for updates. But now countless AI channels flood the platform, churning out low-effort, high-drama content with no research and zero accountability. They recycle rumors, fake court documents, and even fabricate entire scenarios, often read by emotionless AI voices over random stock footage. These titles aren't just misleading, they're designed to manipulate your emotions and your wallet. Let's be clear, not all YouTube channels are bad. Some creators, especially local voices and fact-based investigators, work hard to present only confirmed information. But exploitative channels, they thrive on chaos. Channels like Crime Veil, Detective Max, Crime Detection, Crime Signal, True Crimes Radar, and many others have been called out by viewers for pushing false claims about Summer Wells being found, untrue statements allegedly made by TBI, and so many more lies. One commenter put it best: they care more about misinforming people and getting views than justice. This kind of content is not just unethical, it's dangerous. It confuses the public and spreads false leads. It re-traumatizes the family and the community. It pulls focus from real investigative efforts. And worst of all, it turns tragedy into a circus. Let's be honest. If your channel is raking in subscribers and views while spreading false rumors about a missing child, it's not awareness. It's the most evil form of exploitation because it's based on lies. So how do you spot these AI-driven misinformation channels? Robotic voiceovers or text-to-speech narration, no sources linked in the description, sensational thumbnails with phrases like shocking update, confirmed, or leaked. No original reporting, just rumors entirely fabricated out of thin air without any sources provided. Stitched together photos or videos pulled from content already published previously on YouTube. If you see any of this, ask yourself, is this helping Summer or is this helping the creator's bank account? Responsible creators verify information before posting. They credit sources. They avoid speculation. They protect the dignity of victims and families. Real coverage prioritizes truth over traffic, facts over feelings, and real justice over YouTube subscribers or views. You, the viewer, have power. Here's what you can do to stop this wave of misinformation. Don't click on sensationalist videos. Report misleading content. Leave factual comments when you spot misinformation. Support ethical creators with shares, likes, and subs. Every click matters. Every correction matters. Summer deserves truth. Her community deserves peace. And this YouTube community deserves better than AI-fueled speculation. Let's be the kind of audience that values facts over fear and lies.
Yeah.
I thought that was awesome.
Yeah, I don't like the stock video of people with their hands put in there. I was in a hurry to finish it, so
Yeah, it goes along with the whole,
yeah. I did have some really good comments on here that people, I starred some comments that I want to cover real quick. I wondered if the influx of AI, this is from Birdie. Hey, Birdies, thanks for coming in. I wonder if the influx of AI channels is part of this for some reason. Why would we report AI misinformation about human? Well, yeah, I mean, it would be nice if people did report misinformation from humans, although a lot of times the misinformation from humans is just bad research. It's not like the difference between this and just general misinformation by other channels with real humans on the screen talking is that in this case the information is blatantly created to be false. There's nothing that suggests Summer was found. There's nothing anywhere to suggest TBI ever made a comment anywhere that she was found. So they're literally writing a script that has intentionally inserted blatant lies. That's the difference. That's what makes these videos so much worse.
Oh, that's what it's focusing on, is the lies.
The lies.
Yeah.
TBI will be communicating with the Attorney General and District Attorney General before any information is released. Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
This case has become more about the crimes revolving around a missing child. Agreed. Yep. Yep. It will come from TBI when this comes out, you guys. It will come from TBI. Channels will cover it, but it's not going to originally come to you from a channel. It's just not going to. TBI will, unless, of course, somebody stumbles across it, but more likely it's going to be TBI that finally either gets a confession, whatever happens. Real Rock and Robin said that I wondered if the post regarding TBI searching near the wells was a joke by Timmy and the wells like they played on Miri JS. There was no confirmation from TBI that search happened, so you could be right. I mean, we only had Tim's social media release of the search, so it's a good point. Yeah, there hasn't been any other confirmation of that. Kingsport KPT would be run over with TBI in all media if and when she is found. Do you guys, how many of you entertain the possibility that Tim Mullen would do something like this? Number one, you'd have to have money.
Put something on.
Whoever's doing this would have to have money. And he is not exactly a content creator. I know
I don't see him as one who could actually do.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Right?
He does photography. He tries to do media. I don't see him having the level of skills and expertise to actually use AI to create this many videos on this many channels.
Yeah.
I'd be surprised. So a lot of you do think it could be Timmy. Okay.
Interesting.
For what purpose though? For what purpose?
He seems bitter about his life.
Bitter.
Bored? Does he want the recognition he had at the beginning when it all happened?
No, that voice is an English woman, but it was AI generated. It sounds like Michelle. I love Michelle. Tim Mullen and Chad Nesbitt. Really? You guys think it could be a possibility, huh? Mm-hmm. Tim is definitely sus. I think he could be paying someone. That's a possibility. That's a good point.
Why would...
Again, for what purpose? Add to the circus? Add to the confusion? Make it harder to... I mean, they are fed up. They are fed up with people attacking Dawn and Candace. So what is this, a distraction to stop
some of those AI generated shows did.
Actually, they did attack them. No, one of them actually said one of the content was interesting. It said that the YouTube had attacked the wells and the TBI was frustrated. It was interesting, but there's no pattern with what they claim, just that they throw in false statements.
Yeah.
Chad's video. I don't think I've seen that one, Rain Dancer. He seems to know Dawn early on and was watching Summer. Lots of photos. Yeah, there's a lot of speculation around when he actually became involved originally with the wells. Would the wells with Timmy, I guess all of them, they've done jokes before. This would be a hell of a joke.
I don't think it would be a joke. I mean,
they have done practical
really
jokes.
Sick joke.
But again, it's beyond the abilities of a lot of people, honestly. This many channels, this much content, ongoing constantly. Okay, thank you, Rain Dancer. I told people about the videos, but no one ever went and looked as far as I know. Okay. So we've got I still lean toward TBI actually being up to something. I know it's a stretch. I know
That's
it's a crazy
interesting.
conspiracy theory. You guys have seen they have a history of doing this kind of thing. Why would they do it in a missing child case? That's the part I can't wrap my head around.
Yeah, but there could be a lot of reasons.
Distraction, but distraction from what? Like, what are they trying to, if it was a TBI counterintelligence, it would have to be covering up what they're actually doing.
If it's true,
So nobody
if
knows.
that's true, I don't want to say it, but if that's true, it could be, if they need to do all that to cover something up, it's got to be something big. It's got to be a bigger case. You know what I mean? Like,
maybe it has
you know what
nothing.
I'm saying?
Maybe you're right. Maybe it has nothing to do with YouTube creators. Maybe it has to do with the fact that there was a organized gang or circle that abducted her, and they know that's true.
And they're trying to distract until they can get everything together.
Their target could be that group.
Right. The only way that I think the FBI would do that is because of something like that. They're not going to waste their time
On YouTubers.
On YouTubers.
They could be targeting or there's TBI targeting the group. Or what do you guys think about the possibility that if there's a trafficking ring out there, they would have a lot of money? What about the trafficking ring putting this out?
It's another good thing.
Why would they put videos out saying Summer's been found? Oh, so people will believe that and not look for her live.
True.
That would be one reason.
Yep.
Mullen paid creators to cause chaos in the past. He did?
In what way?
I agree, Robin. This feels like there's something bigger going on.
Yeah.
This is too big.
I mean, if it is the FBI, it would have to be something bigger. It's not going to just because there's no other. I don't know.
It's too.
I think anyway.
It's too, like, for all of these channels to come out of the woodwork at exactly the same time about a month ago. There's something going on, you guys. There's something going on, and we're just seeing the tip of the iceberg. I feel like it could be either a ring, whether it's a trafficking ring or some drug ring with money, or the other way around, TBI doing something to target this group. Maybe they have enough information to know there's a group, and maybe almost to know who this group is.
Right.
And they're trying to flush them out, maybe. I agree. Running Bear, I feel like this is almost a sign that they're damn close. Like, they're damn close.
Well, I hope that's true.
And there's a major information campaign going on. Something weird is happening, you guys. I agree.
I don't know. You're right. Like, all of those channels just happen to pop up at the same time. Right?
All at the same time.
Yeah.
A lot of money goes into doing this. To pay to create a actual channel that has over 10,000 subscribers, or even 1,000, even 700 is hard to get at the beginning. And to have enough money to just out of thin air create these channels and start driving and redirecting conversation in a false direction. It's amazing.
One person said they think it's the church.
Dodson. I don't know about Dodson. I know a lot of people suspect him, but I don't know. After his daughter put out a thing about where he was, and I don't suspect him as much as a lot of people. The church, though, a church being involved,
they have a lot of money.
They've got plenty of money.
Has a lot of money.
They do have money, so that could be a possibility. The reason for the church doing this could be to redirect a lot of people to think she's, or lean toward her being past, being not alive,
maybe,
when she actually is, I guess.
But why all of a sudden?
Yeah, why all of a sudden? Why now? By the way, it isn't contained to only missing children. My own government was hit with AI content regarding pension payments amounting to a major amount.
Huh.
Interesting. Which country was that, Sharon? I think you might have told us before. I'm sorry, I can't remember. Government was hit with AI content. Was it a
content?
Content. Was it a sort of a inter-country, like another country attacking your country's government? That kind of thing. What better way to go off after someone than to make them think you're going in an entirely different direction?
Yep. That's true. That's true. That's a good way to look at it.
Oh yeah, TBI statements that aren't true, trying to make those people think the TBI actually said those things.
So confusing.
Counterintelligence is very confusing because you don't know what's behind it.
Too late for me to think like
Yeah,
that.
I know. I almost wonder if someone's even real or a hoax. Her disappearance was real. Well, yeah, I see what you're saying.
It's either way, it would be messed up.
Yeah, there are the Russian government actually created, especially during the very first Trump election. Man, there were so many Russian created fake news websites, not just YouTube news, but like actual websites.
Weird.
Again, to cause confusion in the people who are voting for the president, to make the voters confused.
Huh.
Yeah, exactly. Redirecting who?
Exactly.
Yeah, I've heard those stories about possible corruption in TBI. When Summer went missing, I was looking at properties for sale. A big trailer in the country only had a very long conference table and chairs around it.
Okay.
What?
That's interesting.
Responsible party to slip up. Man, some really good theories
I
here,
know,
guys.
that's
Like, you're
just-
really
You
making
guys
me
are
think.
digging in.
Yeah, there has always been distractions. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe, please, you guys, if you're new here, and the notification.
And we are not AI.
And we are not AI. We're real. Trafficking is a very multifaceted organized crime operation. Drugs.
Yeah.
so
A lot of
religious
money,
cause,
money,
homegrown
money,
domestic
right?
Terrorism. Yeah, oh, they got
Oh,
a
you
lot of money.
talk about money.
Yep, agreed. There's a lot of money. It's very scary. Very scary.
Yeah.
And I could see this being one of those. Yeah, agreed. Man, unless you know of a mainstream outlet that you know is real, don't trust some random media website.
No, I don't watch the news.
That's true.
I don't watch the news.
Shooting the church. Man. Any other thoughts, John?
Huh. I yawned.
Oh, you should
I'm
be able to
sorry.
see people's comments.
I
Unless
can.
you have them blocked.
No, oh, you mean? Oh, I
If
thought
you
were
have
talking to
people
me.
blocked, you won't be able to see
Sorry,
the
I
comments.
thought you were talking to me.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that.
No, I just it hit me all of a sudden, realizing how intricate it could be if it's
A group.
like a group
Yeah.
trying to, distract, especially if it's the FBI trying to distract. That would be a major operation, I would think. And why would they do that? It would have to be for a major, reason.
Something
it wouldn't.
big. Yeah.
Not that a child being missing is a small thing, but there are a lot of children missing in the United States. Why would the FBI make such a big deal about this particular case?
Right. If it's something
what I'm saying?
big. If it's something big, right.
Of course, it's a huge thing. It's just like,
Do you remember when we talked about how they could be not moving forward on this case because they're using it for something bigger? We talked about that on a live before.
We were just talking about that now.
Yeah, well, before we had a live where we talked about, and you were like, that just seems so wrong to use her case to get bigger fish.
Yes.
But this would indicate
that's
is
true.
exactly true. They're
Yeah,
going
and
after
I hate
bigger
it because,
fish.
I guess I was saying, just through what you've done and what I've seen tonight, I'm like, oh shoot,
They're going after bigger fish.
that might be what it is,
Oh,
and I
man.
don't want
Oh,
it to
shit.
be.
I didn't want to lose that comment. Shoot. This is one I wanted to.
Oh.
Last year, TBI said we've tried to be ethical with this investigation, but then that video part disappeared. Really? Maybe there was another investigation occurring. In a news article, they said we've tried to be ethical. Now, that would be interesting. Like they're giving up being
But
ethical.
tried to be.
Counterintelligence would be they've given up on being ethical.
Gives me a lot to think about.
I agree,
I don't
Chris.
like it.
It's happened in the past, and a lot of people are like, oh, they'd never do that. Well, obviously they have not never done it. They have a history of, it's supposed to be a lot of new rules as far as ethics goes, but
Right.
come on.
Even on a small scale, when an officer is questioning, like
Oh, yeah.
somebody, they can lie.
Oh, they can be as unethical as they want.
They can totally
Yeah,
lie.
yeah, good point.
So
I will cover that one. I usually don't want to talk about that, but my opinion is Ziggy, Fred, speak, person can't talk to Fred without Ziggy, the reaction to one channel. I don't completely understand that comment. I'm sorry. But I did want to mention, I did talk to Cher a little earlier tonight. She's still moving forward on the polygraph, setting up the polygraph test.
Did she get some funds?
So far, everyone is still in except for Jody Sue Brown, obviously. She never said yes. But everyone's in, so.
Did people send her some funds for it?
No, she's trying to get the money for it.
Good for her.
In my opinion, they were holding stuff on all of them. Yeah.
Could be. For me, a lot changed. I don't know why. Maybe I shouldn't say this. Anyway, when they put out the video of the older boy, Jody, is it?
Josie.
Once they did that, I totally, thought that probably the kids had nothing to do with it.
Right.
Because I don't think they'd put him out there to the public. You know what I'm saying? If he had something to do with it, or so that kind of changed my perception, because I originally thought maybe they knew something. Not that they did something, but they knew something.
Well, I mean, they could have told them everything they know, and they may still have known something.
Yeah.
But they're obviously not in trouble because
right.
I do think the boys knew something.
Yeah, that whole video of is it Josie?
Yep.
Rubbed me the wrong way. I didn't like it.
The one where they put him up for adoption.
Yeah, that was weird. It was like a Humane Society putting up a puppy for adoption.
Ad, yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
And I don't know why this is coming up in my brain right now, but I was just thinking, that just happened too,
That did just happen. That's pretty recent too.
Yeah.
Small comments. Let's see. Kill this one.
Some things are kind of like tied together now.
It seems to be coming together.
Yeah.
TBI. Oh, I already did that one. I've wondered if the post regarding TBI searching near the wells was a joke. I think we covered that one. I respectfully disagree. There have been many channels on YouTube that have intentionally. Yeah. Okay, you got me on that.
Oh yeah.
That's true.
No, that's true. That's definitely
true. There are
true.
some that just do it for.
They do it for views, but it's obvious.
But a better way to go after someone than to make them think you're going in an entirely different direction.
Mm-hmm.
I think there are many facets to tying to Summer. Higher ups are involved, in my opinion, trying to cover their butts. I think there will be a lot of arrests coming. Yeah, the corruption in law enforcement is another angle.
Yeah.
And in that case, someone like the marshals, U.S. Marshals, would be involved in investigating that. So I think they would play down and dirty to get to cartels or human drug. Yeah, I agree. They would. I think they would do something like this. If it's a massive, you know what I mean, ring.
It has to be worth it to them to do. Yeah. I think that's what I was saying. Like, they're not going to do this for one small case. It's not a small case. You know what I'm saying, though. There are tons of
Just
missing,
for one
missing
case,
children
yes,
cases.
yeah. Even if it's,
but they wouldn't go to this extent.
Yeah.
I don't think.
I don't think so either. I always felt Don Wells pointed fingers at the boys a lot. I didn't pick up on that, but you've been on the case longer than I have, so I didn't.
That was another thing. Something
early comments.
Something in the back of my mind, made me question the boys. But now that they're totally out in the open, I don't know.
Oh, you know what? That's the other thing. Rain dancer, yes. There's a whole legend or theory about Mexican people.
Cartel?
No, near either Bell Road or Fields Road, at the end of one of those roads, I heard a story that there's a spot where Mexican people were actually hidden. What?
I'm sorry, it just sounds weird.
Well, I don't want to say like there were like hidden
refugees,
hidden remains.
Kinda? Oh, remains.
Yes, and maybe cartel connections with Ben Hill, and something happened where they got.
Wow, that's a bit out
But yeah,
there.
no, that's a old legend in that area that there's remains.
I don't know. My brain doesn't go that far, I guess.
Huge wealthy group, creepy individuals, power, pleasure, profit. Agreed. Yeah. Starting to think more and more that that's what's happening, and something big is coming, you guys. I really think
so.
Yeah. They haven't commented on a whole lot of
true.
social media, though.
Yeah,
so.
that is true. I don't know.
Please, boy, I knew something. Yeah, I agree.
What?
They commented on Fred Hill.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. And some of those adoption organizations aren't exactly legit or ethical, in my opinion.
No, it's just like an advertisement for a kid. It rubbed me the wrong way. I didn't like it.
Rain Dancer, I haven't heard anything that they're checking that out in either Morrison or any other cemetery. And I don't think they will. I just don't think they will.
No.
I don't think they think it's a reliable tip or a reliable theory or whatever. I think they're onto something else.
Yep, Bet Carter, I agree with you. I guess that's what I was thinking about.
Carely, yes. Yep. Supposedly should have been watching Summer. Yeah.
I feel bad for those boys.
Yes, they do. That's part of intelligence organizations. They are not going to hesitate to lie. Yeah, good point, Real Rock and Robin. We know for a fact there's. I wouldn't call them. I don't know if it's a cartel, but
cartel?
big.
Is it something?
Well, there's a D there. She doesn't want to write it.
Oh.
And I am going to put that out in our next live. We have a couple lives. One of our lives, we interviewed someone in that community who was a seller according to him. I wasn't going to go public with it, with the actual name of the person, because he is not a official suspect, and I promised I would not release the name of this person because we're going to get into I am going to talk about what he told me. I'm just not going to give his identity because he shared information. I'm going to share what I can that gives kind of superficial direction of more insight into Layla's case, what's going on. When we interviewed them, the police were everywhere. We got confirmation that there were 2 police in the corner surveilling the conversation. We know they're police because we have someone who recognized them. So it was a crazy situation. We're going to talk about that in the live after the next one, and hopefully give you guys a little more insight into what's going on with the Layla Santinello case without hurting anything. We're not going to hurt the investigation in any way, but just some insight. Okay, Melton's videos. Yep. Is Hunter in any ring, any group? Like, I'm not gifted.
Sorry.
I don't want to say. Yeah, we'll talk about that in that interview. But Hunter is, I'm very curious who he has communicated with, who he runs with, because I thought he threw gang signs. I thought he was hanging out in these Kingsport communities. And it just makes me wonder because that's Summer Wells' case, not Layla's case. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm hinting? Not accusing Hunter of anything. I'm just saying the connections, people knowing people. We will potentially. I told you guys about. I'm trying not to miss comments. Told you guys about the babysitter as well. The Summer Wells babysitter, I called her.
Oh,
I have been trying to get her to do a video interview, and she said I can do you one better. There's a grandmother of her friend, so she's been at the Wells off and on. This girl I'm talking to, but apparently her friend was there every other day when her grandmother lived on the property in the trailer. I think most of you probably know who I'm talking about better than I do. There's a woman a grandmother who lived on the trailer, not the grandmother,
not Grandis,
but a different older lady who lived on the Wells property in the 2019-18 timeframe, maybe even 20. And it's her family. She's agreed to talk to us. So I'm trying to get that set up and timed. That'll give, for me, that's a ton of insight into inside world of the property, the Wells, because we can't talk to the Wells. They won't talk to us. So next best thing is, people who are there.
Why wouldn't they talk to us?
They're very, very.
I'm kidding.
Yeah. If you even say that you have any kind of intuition in any way and you're not a psychic, he will not talk to you. That's his reason for not
Oh,
talking.
you're talking about the Don?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's his reason. Even though the founder of the Seventh-day Adventist Church is essentially a psychic, by the way. She predicted all kinds of end of the world. They predicted end of the world scenarios. It's so ironic when a Seventh-day Adventist says they don't like psychics. I'm sorry, you guys, but they are founded on literally a psychic. They call them prophets, I guess.
Interesting.
Whatever. Sorry, I'm not angry or anything.
Oh no.
I mean, choose one or the other. Either you're not going to follow psychics or you are. But if you're in a church that's founded
There's only one real psychic.
Whatever.
Ryan, I'm fading. I'm fading.
Hey, Another Realm, good to see you.
Oh. Cool.
Another Realm has provided a potential location for Michael Small.
Oh, cool.
I forgot to tell you.
Good.
Maybe we'll have actual time to go check it out. It's not hard. We'll see. It's shot in the dark. I have nothing else to go on with for Michael in the Abington case.
Okay.
After Charlotte, did you enjoy our Charlotte trip?
No comment.
It was a hot trip.
It was. I don't know.
Oh, interesting.
I thought there'd be more to see in Charlotte.
Charlotte's not a bad place.
I'd like to visit it in for the fun of it, maybe.
Yep. It's true, Chris. Like I said, it's either you believe all or you believe none. You can't pick and choose. I guess it's. I have an open mind. I'll be honest. You know what I mean? Like I don't 100% believe in psychics, but I keep an open mind because you guys, if you got nothing to go on, I mean, if somebody's going to say, hey, check out this location, I mean, what the heck? Know. If you got nothing else, it's like, I'm going to go for a hike anyway. I might as well check out this area. But people are like, ooh, you follow psychics. Not really. Me too. In a way, they are technically Christian, but it feels different.
Kind of like
oh yeah, many times.
Scientology.
Many people like these people. The weirdest thing about Don and Wells, Don and Candace, I don't get is they invited countless people to live on the property for free. I guess there was free? Well, there was this woman who lived in the trailer. We had Hosea obviously stayed there for a while.
Maybe with benefits. I didn't mean that kind of benefits.
I was gonna say, what are you talking about? What kind of benefits are you talking about? You mean pay? Like paying? Maybe paying.
Or drugs.
Oh, maybe I don't. Wanna...
Ignore me. You know what? I think I might.
Robin's saying maybe a trap house.
Yeah.
It reminded me of I.
Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. I don't get that world. I really want to talk to this girl just to get some more insight into like why did her grandmother live there? What was the story behind
you think
it?
She'd be more comfortable if I were with
Oh
you?
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll be video, I'm not
Yeah.
sure. Chad Arnold will never do an interview. There's no way. I think he is out on bail at this point. Is he out right now? Does anybody know if Chad Arnold is? I assumed that since they kept delaying the trial till like November, that he might not be out, but it sounds like he might have got bailed out or something. Somebody told me he was not in jail anymore, so I'm curious if you guys have confirmed that. I haven't looked at the records again. Really? The same hostel. I guess that's a thing. People just like invite. I think Chad.
I think people do.
I think Chad has to have been interrogated at this point. Has to.
Yeah.
Don't you think? Hey, Angel Wings, good to see you.
Hello.
Thanks for coming in, Ernie. I am going to touch on Ernie. It's another topic I've been getting on recently. Yes, I've done some digging. I've done some researching. Surface level, what I usually do when people have a bunch of claims about things they've done, places they've been, credentials, and all that stuff. Yeah, I just took a look into things. I have a bunch of questions, but I'm also hearing you guys that Ernie. What I don't like about this situation is people have hinted to me that there's potentially both physical and mental issues. And I don't like I used to debunk a lot of conspiracy theories, and in a lot of cases I came back around to the source of some of this stuff was a person who's not okay. Like he's got this source of the false information, of these lies, of the scam was they were seriously mentally ill, and I would stop the investigation. I wouldn't cover it because if someone has schizophrenia, I'm not saying Ernie does, but in this case, with this other scam, if somebody has schizophrenia, if somebody has bipolar, if somebody has a mental illness, I don't want to cause stress that makes the mental illness worse. If they're in a delusional state that they believe Secret Service, CIA, people are tracking them, people, you know what I mean? I don't want to become part of their delusion. And they start looking at me as like a government shill who's helping the government track them, because you can take them down a very bad place and they can end up in the hospital. And I don't want to be a part of that. So I don't know. I'm
good of you.
I'm not sure if I'm going to do that live. I emailed Ernie. I said I had questions. He said something about the Secret Service. He just changed his channel name to Catch Me If You Can, because he said he's going to do some videos on how to escape from police, like how to run away from police. It didn't make sense to me. And then he mentioned he was able to evade the Secret Service even before, and it came across to me as like that took me back. That made me like the wording and the logic of what he's saying is not normal. It's not a logical.
It's not neurotypical.
Not neurotypical. Good word. And I don't want to make that worse. I wouldn't mind talking to him. I wouldn't mind looking him in the eyes and discussing some of these things, because that might confirm to me that okay, he's on the level. He's okay. He's not doesn't have those types of issues. But
can you explain who Chad is again?
Chad was a friend of. He was seen at the bottom of Fred Hill's driveway when Candace went to Fred Hill's on the day Summer disappeared. He's a friend of Fred's. Someone recently told me he's related to Andy, but I don't know that that's true. They're all related. I mean, Andy's related to Fred too. So
yeah.
So he was there at the time when Summer disappeared. He's another person, Chad Arnold, and he was allegedly a gravedigger in the area, or at least he'd helped a couple families dig a grave, and he had recently been arrested and held for a bunch of charges. Thank you, Mary. I just don't want to cause harm.
Try living with him.
What do you mean? My brain
How
works?
your brain works.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Ernie seems to have episodes. Okay.
It's possible.
I don't follow. I haven't followed him a whole lot, and you guys, probably a lot of you have followed him more than I have. And so, if you have opinions on that, if any of you, especially if you have a psychology background or a psychiatric background and have opinions, I would be open to hearing it. And this is not an insult to Ernie. This is not to say Ernie's crazy or has issues. I'm not saying that. I'm just seeing patterns that makes me concerned, and I don't want to make it worse if that's the case.
It's really not good to give opinions on someone you never met in person, though.
Exactly. I'm not going to diagnose them. I mean,
no, I meant you were asking for opinions.
Oh,
But I mean,
yeah,
like,
good point. But I just need professional insight, privately, not
to
on
see
here.
maybe if you can trust him, or you can like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah. The stuff I would cover anyway isn't like, people sent me a list of like 20 scams they proved, or people have proved, like 20 or 30 scams that he was caught doing. And I didn't go down that road initially. All I did was, like I said, surface level, checking out the dog tags, checking out service record, checking with veterans. I know veterans who are very helpful. They're able to do searches, official searches, and no, the Green Beret does not mean you can't find their records. And there's a comment he made about the section of Green Beret he was in that revealed he doesn't actually know the levels in the Green Beret and how it works, according to my veteran sources. So those are the things I wanted to dive into a little bit. I just did, actually. Probably shouldn't have done that. Anyway.
Ryan, you're getting some love about your brain.
Deeper. If I was going to go deeper in that. Thank you, Mary. We'll see. I need to watch a little more and maybe talk to Ernie a little more. I might delay that live and do the other one. What was the other topic we were going to cover? Wasn't Ernie? It was.
Did you start kind of talking about it at the beginning? I can't remember.
We have two scheduled. One was Ernie. Ernie is fun. He seems, you guys, when I had the interaction with him on his panel the other night, seemed like a nice guy to me. Like, just having a conversation with him, I could sit down and have a conversation with him easily, and he seemed to be willing to talk. He seemed straightforward in person. The suspect, the Layla Santinello suspect. So that may be the next one. I may switch around the lives, you guys. Ernie. Who is Ernie? Well, I came across Ernie Shell when I was digging through everything I could find on the Summer Wells case, and Ernie was one of the people who actually was able to connect with Candace Bly and interviewed her over a long period of time. I want to say used a bit of psychological, not manipulation, techniques, interrogation techniques that I picked up on that to get her to start talking, although some of it wasn't that, some of the techniques weren't exactly that sophisticated because he literally came out and said, "Where is she?" and stuff.
Right.
In some cases, but there was one of the Ernie videos that caught me immediately, was that dark, back when I was going on other panels, I've talked about this. There was a video where there was darkness. She was recording. It was very dark, and not the one where she was gagging. There's two different videos. People always confuse them. There's the one where she was gagging. That one is not the one I'm talking about. I think she was having alcohol poisoning in that. That's what it sounded like to me in that video. There's a different video where it was very dark. It looked like she was either in a enclosed area or a tree in the, it was dark. And he kept asking her, "Where are you? Why is there, what?" Sorry.
What?
Hold on. Ernie thinks I'm sexy. Really?
Interesting.
Oh, I'm sorry about your brother, Alexander. It's hard. It's very hard for people that have issues like that. So the video, it was very dark and it was water, and he kept saying, where? Yes, the water, yes. He heard water and he's like, where are you? And she kept going, I'm fishing. And she was bawling. She was like, I'm fishing. And very upset. And then there was this moment in that video when he was talking to her. And I talked about this on the channel with the other channel I don't want to mention, but I was on a channel. She was playing the video for me and I heard the sound. I don't know. Well, it was more like a turbine. It was wasn't water pumping. Maybe it was water pumping. It was a turbine doing something. It was a high pitched. It sounded like a dam.
Yeah.
It was this high pitched whining that lasted about 30 seconds and then it stopped. And then like a little later, the whining turned on again and it lasted about 30 seconds and it stopped.
So weird.
It made me think, I thought I heard that at the Fort Patrick Henry Dam before, but now, remember when we were searching near the church and I heard the sound? I heard a sound that sounded like that and I thought it was Fort Patrick Henry. You disagreed, I think, though. So
don't, you know.
So that was.
You're the you're the main attraction, Ryan.
Okay, that was Ernie. That was Ernie. He was doing interviews, and I found him when I found that video.
Right.
That video still is seared into my brain. Like I want to find that spot with that sound. Don't know where. I still haven't figured out where it is.
Looking, I guess. I think I'm gonna.
Well, let's just close out on
the
thing with Ernie. Aside from the interviews with Candace, is since then, it's become this. I'll call it a circus, I guess. I stopped following anything to do with him after just reviewing those summer videos. But like, there's been this all this drama. Lisa Kay, I think she's here. She has been just digging into him quite a bit. Other people have also been digging into him. People sent me a list of scams he allegedly committed that they have proof on. I have not dug into it. I've not looked at that again because of this. I'm not sure I want to actually invest the time or energy into that, but yeah, I might delay a little bit. I'm going to talk to Ernie. I think I'm going to talk to Ernie first and get a better sense of that whole thing.
Good night, Vicky.
Good night, Vicky. And I suspect that
congratulations on your win.
There's a lot of dams. There's one underwater dams. That's what you're talking about? There's
underwater dam
near Eastman, near a bridge. There's an underwater dam that creates a vortex in the water.
Really?
I don't think it makes noise though,
Weird.
but maybe. Huh. Yeah.
Possible.
Could it have been the sirens for high water rising? At South Bolton, there's interviews. It wasn't a wobble. It was a high pitch. Maybe I think I know what you're talking about.
You didn't think it was like a siren, though, did you?
High water siren is different, though. I think I know what Clyde is talking about.
Okay.
That could be, because I know some of them are just a constant. I don't know that it's like that high pitched. That's a good theory, Clyde. I didn't think about that. Very good theory. I agree.
Thank you, Chris. I agree. That's why I have not much to say.
Every now and then I might text him if I have a question or somebody has a question. And lately I've just texted him and asked, hey, what's the story with the poly? Have you heard anything? Polygraph that Cher is doing. So that's really the only thing right now.
That would be interesting.
If I have a question about a location or a person in the area, I'd like to get his take first before I reach out to people to see if they're not going to like try to shoot me when I go on their property.
Let's not talk about that.
Okay, we're almost. Let me just go through the rest. Yeah, I agree. I think it was a turbine. That's where I am right now. All right.
Thanks, Lake 17.
I think that's everything we've got going on. Again, I do want to close out on the these channels, you guys. Keep an eye on what's going on. Don't click on the channels. Don't click on them. Don't give them more views. But keep an eye on it. I want to hear from you guys if you see any weirdness going on with these channels. If there's new channels, new techniques, new types of lies. Don't click on the channel, but just look at the titles. Look at the style of the thumbnails. If any actual person comes out of the woodwork and puts their real picture on, that would be interesting.
Yeah.
Like to know who's behind it. If anybody has any way to dig a little, definitely agreed. If you do go into those channels, you accidentally click on a clickbait title, click that the 3 dots on the right, report it immediately. Report it for, I think the category is misinformation or false information.
Right.
If enough people do that, YouTube will pick up on the fact that there's a signal there with hundreds of people reporting false information, 100% false. It takes a lot. Most channels that put out false information get reports, not enough. If YouTube's algorithm picks up hundreds of people reporting these channels, it'll take care of it.
Yeah.
They'll clean them up. So please report them if you do accidentally click. And if you, I will probably put a list together, although I don't know if I want to because it's such a non-final list. It keeps growing, it keeps changing. It's like trying to nail down. It's like whack-a-mole.
Right.
With these things, it's whack-a-mole. They're just creating these out of the
it's crazy.
woodwork. And oh, good. You don't have to watch the report. If you see a clickbait title and it has that thumbnail, fake AI thumbnail look to it, especially if you recognize a channel name as one of those, you don't have to view it. Just report them. So please report them. Please come to our next live. It probably is going to be on the, what's the 24th?
Sunday.
We may do a live on Sunday, and it may be on the Layla Santinello suspect. We'll talk about that a little bit. There's a lot going on. I am going to be editing 2 more videos. One is the bike video. I was searching Bays Mountain for the abandoned cabins. That's why I was there. It's an interesting video, beautiful scenery, amazing scenery, and then you get to see me go flying over the handlebars. So a little bit of clickbait there, but I mean, it was worth it. If I injure myself, I want to get something out of it. So
it's not funny, but it's funny.
It was kind of funny. And then the other video, what did we do? There's a bigger one.
Well, you went to that.
We
went to the you went to the waterfall. Is that the one?
Which waterfall?
Just last week.
The waterfall with Rain Dancer. I've got that one too. Are those the 2 videos? I might have a third. So we've got a lot coming. I just haven't had time to edit. It's been a long week, and of course I got
on Saturday.
I got injured, and Saturday is our anniversary, so I won't be editing on our anniversary. I promise. Wait, I wasn't crossing my fingers. I promise.
We shall see.
Is that near the damned? I don't know. I don't watch Don B. I have no idea. Let's just wrap up a few more comments. Reports work best if you report from a laptop or desktop, not a cell phone or tablet. Good to know. I noticed that too, Genevieve. I tried to put my phone and I'm like, it was harder to find and report. The report didn't show up. Came home, went on my laptop, it was right there. So agreed. It's much easier on a laptop. Thank you, Sandy.
Thank you.
What are we gonna do?
Out to eat. Right?
Out to eat.
Like we always do. It's so exciting.
We're very predictable, you guys. We've been married 28 years.
28 years.
There are some years we literally decided, I hate the word, why do we use the word literally? We have decided some years, because we're both so exhausted, there's so much going on, we're like, you know what? We're going to do our usual DoorDash, watch Netflix, and that's our anniversary. We may not even buy cards some years.
I mean, like steakhouse. Go to steakhouse on Roan Mountain. There's a steakhouse on.
Is it a good one?
Ooh.
Okay, we'll check that out.
Sounds nice. Sleep in. That sounds good.
Yes, that sounds amazing.
Sometimes we go to IHOP.
We had a tradition in college. It was, and we shouldn't have done it because we didn't have the money. But we would, on Sunday morning, we would get up and we would, around 11 o'clock, because we're college students, would go to IHOP in Bangor, Maine, and we would have Jen introduce me to tea for the first time in my life. I never drank tea. I was Northern Maine. We don't drink tea. And I loved it. She introduced me to tea at IHOP, and we went there so often.
Yep.
So it's our tradition. Sometimes we just go to IHOP for old time's sake.
Yeah, we're high rollers.
Oh, we can't afford it anymore with two girls in college. We can't
Holy
afford anything.
shoot. Oh.
Man. If you can help me out with that, Twister, like where they potentially can be in Kingsport, I would appreciate anything you can help me with on a map, like where those could be. I want to hear that sound. I want to get that.
I'm sorry, Eve.
Yeah, we'll include Moon in something. We might take her to the park. We have to do some
do
training. It's been
yeah.
a little while since we.
Eve, I'm sorry to hear that.
What?
You're showing it right now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry for everything you're going through, Eve. We appreciate you so much and everything you've done for so many, not just our channel, but so many channels. So many people appreciate you and love you. Please stay positive. Please. We love you.
We love you.
Baby
Oh,
kisses. Thank you.
you.
You're so sweet. You guys are so nice. Oh my gosh. I don't ever expect that. And it always shocks me when people actually send help,
Very nice.
send donations. So thank you. Thank you, Beth.
Thank you.
Yes. Yep. We're not quite at that
Nice.
point yet, but getting there. We love what we do, and we don't. Oops. We love what we do, and we don't mind investing into it. And all the help you guys send helps. We will cut our budget down so hard before we ever cut searching expenses.
We're totally good with IHOP.
Yeah, we'll just stick with IHOP. Jen doesn't have an e-bike yet, and I don't anymore either.
Oh my gosh, I think after what Ryan went through, I don't want one.
The company was great, and they're willing to replace with replacement parts. So I might still make it a sponsored video. I don't know what to do because I destroyed their bike.
Or you could sue them.
Jen, I'm not gonna sue them. I didn't get that hurt that bad.
Thank you guys.
Anyway, yeah, everyone's falling off. We are too. Thank you for staying up late. I'm sorry we started this one late at 9 o'clock, but gives us time to unwind after our day and get ready to go. So thank you for staying up late with us, you guys. Thank you for so many people coming to our live and being here with us. Thank you to the donations. Really appreciate that.
Very sweet.
Love the members who, again, every month are helping us out. And all of you who are just here, who have subscribed, who click the like, who share our videos. Honestly, we wouldn't be here without you guys. We appreciate you so much. Can't even explain it. So hope you all have a great night. Do you have any last words for our people?
Well, I just love you guys. I'm glad you came. And I guess we'll see you next time.
All right. Love you all. Have a great night, and we'll talk later.
Bye. This is amazing.